the wolves without causing them unnecessary harm. As the skirmish continued, Sabrina carefully assessed the pack, searching for an opening to exploit. She observed their movements and patterns, looking for any signs of weakness. With a surge of determination, she unleashed a powerful burst of water magic, targeting the weakest and most vulnerable wolf among them. The force of the water knocked it off balance, momentarily incapacitating it. Seizing the opportunity, Sabrina swiftly switched her attention to the remaining wolves. Utilizing her air magic once again, she created a whirlwind around her, channeling the gusts towards the remaining members of the pack. The force of the wind disoriented them, leaving them vulnerable to her subsequent strikes. With precise and calculated movements, Sabrina dispatched each wolf with a combination of well-placed water and air magic. The battle was fierce, but she remained determined and focused, her magic prowess guiding her through the confrontation. Finally, the last wolf succumbed to her abilities, leaving the forest eerily silent once more. Sabrina took a moment to catch her breath, surveying the aftermath of the encounter. She felt a mix of relief and accomplishment, knowing that she had successfully completed her mission without causing unnecessary harm. As she stood amidst the quietude of the forest, Sabrina's heart swelled with a newfound confidence. She had tested the limits of her magic and emerged victorious. The encounter with the wolves had showcased her growing mastery over water and air magic, allowing her to navigate the battle with finesse and precision. The wolves, though formidable opponents, had been subdued without sacrificing their hides or causing undue harm. Satisfied with her performance, Sabrina took a moment to appreciate her surroundings once again. The forest, now bathed in the soft glow of sunlight filtering through the trees, seemed even more vibrant and alive. The chirping of birds returned, as if celebrating her triumph. Knowing that her mission was far from over, Sabrina's attention shifted to the fallen pack of wolves. While she had chosen to defeat them with water and air magic to avoid damaging their hides, she understood the value of utilizing every part of the animals. With reverence and gratitude, she approached the lifeless bodies. Carefully and skillfully, Sabrina began the process of skinning the wolves. In her previous life as a gamer girl in Japan, she had spent countless hours online, immersing herself in various virtual worlds. It was during those gaming sessions that she stumbled upon instructional videos and forums discussing the art of skinning animals. Although she had never put those lessons into practice before, her fascination with gaming had granted her some knowledge of the technique. Guided by the memories of those online tutorials, Sabrina proceeded with cautious precision. She followed the steps she had seen in the videos, making deliberate incisions along the wolves' bodies to separate their hides from the flesh. As she worked, she recalled the detailed explanations and demonstrations she had witnessed virtually, striving to replicate the process as accurately as possible. With each careful motion, Sabrina marveled at the seamless connection between her digital adventures and her current reality. It was as if the skills she had acquired in the virtual realm had somehow transcended the screen, enabling her to navigate this unfamiliar world with unexpected expertise. Once the hides were successfully removed, Sabrina took a moment to inspect them. The fur was thick and lustrous, a testament to the strength and vitality of the wolves. She carefully folded the hides and secured them within her inventory, appreciating the unexpected practicality of her gaming knowledge. But Sabrina's resourcefulness didn't end there. She retrieved a small collection of tools from her pack and delicately extracted the wolf's fangs and teeth. While she hadn't encountered this particular process in her gaming escapades, she drew upon her innate curiosity and problem-solving skills to figure it out. With a combination of intuition and trial and error, she skillfully removed the sharp, formidable weapons, envisioning the potential uses they held in this magical realm. As she continued her meticulous work, Sabrina also gathered the meat from the wolves. Drawing from her understanding of virtual cooking games, she separated the cuts with precision and efficiency. She visualized the nourishment these creatures provided, sustaining her during her ongoing journey and serving as a reminder of the interconnectedness of life. With the task complete, Sabrina offered a silent expression of gratitude to the fallen wolves, honoring their sacrifice. She marveled at how her virtual experiences as a gamer girl had unexpectedly prepared her for these real-world challenges. She knew that her past life, filled with gaming adventures and online tutorials, had equipped her with a unique set of skills that extended beyond mere entertainment. Packing the collected items securely in her inventory, Sabrina resumed her mission with a renewed sense of purpose. She carried the weight of responsibility and appreciation for the animals' lives she had taken, pledging to use their gifts wisely and with utmost care. With her quest successfully completed and the pelts, fangs, teeth, and meat of the defeated wolves safely stored in her inventory, Sabrina turned her gaze toward the town. The path back seemed both familiar and unfamiliar at the same time, as she had ventured deep into the heart of the enchanted forest. As she made her way through the sun-dappled trees, she couldn't help but feel a sense of accomplishment coursing through her veins. The journey back to town was filled with a mixture of tranquility and anticipation. The chirping of birds accompanied her steps, creating a harmonious symphony that seemed to celebrate her triumph. The weight of her achievements and the value of her hard-earned spoils settled upon her shoulders, a reminder of the challenges she had overcome. As Sabrina approached the outskirts of the town, she felt a renewed sense of familiarity and belonging. The quaint houses, bustling market stalls, and the towering presence of the guild hall served as beacons of comfort and purpose. She could almost taste the satisfaction that awaited her within the guild hall's walls. Pushing open the wooden doors, Sabrina was greeted by the familiar sights and sounds of adventurers returning from their own quests. The air was thick with the mingling scents of sweat, leather, and the tantalizing aroma of hearty meals being served in the tavern. Conversations and laughter filled the space, weaving a tapestry of shared triumphs and tales of adventure. Making her way to the reception desk, Sabrina approached Miss Yui, the guild receptionist. With her hair pulled back into a neat bun, Miss Yui exuded an air of efficiency and wisdom. She glanced up from her paperwork and smiled warmly at Sabrina. Well, if it isn't Sabrina!" Miss Yui exclaimed, her voice tinged with genuine excitement. "I see you've returned from your quest. Tell me, how did it go?" Sabrina returned the smile, her eyes gleaming with pride. "It went better than I could have imagined," she replied. "I defeated the pack of wolves as requested and managed to obtain their pelts, fangs, teeth, and meat." Miss Yui's eyes widened with interest. "Impressive," she remarked. "You've certainly exceeded expectations. Let's see what you've brought." Sabrina carefully unloaded her inventory, placing the pelts, fangs, teeth, and meat on the reception desk. The pelts glistened, their soft textures and intricate patterns a testament to the wolf's beauty. The fangs and teeth, sharp and menacing, showcased the creature's primal strength. Miss Yui examined the spoils with a trained eye, nodding appreciatively. "Excellent work, Sabrina," she commended. "These pelts are in remarkable condition, and the fangs and teeth will surely find interested buyers. As for the meat, our town's hunters will be grateful for the fresh provisions." Sabrina's heart swelled with a mix of accomplishment and anticipation. She knew that her efforts had not only fulfilled the quest requirements but also offered valuable resources for the community. Miss Yui tallied up the rewards, her pen moving swiftly across a parchment. "For successfully completing the quest, you will be rewarded with 300 silver, she announced. "And for the additional items you've acquired, I estimate they can be sold for an extra 120 silver. Sabrina's eyes widened with delight at the mention of the substantial reward. The silver would provide her with a comfortable cushion for future adventures and necessary supplies. Miss Yui handed over a small pouch filled with silver coins, the weight of the pouch a physical representation of her accomplishment. "Well done, Sabrina," Miss Yui continued, her voice brimming with admiration. "You've not only completed the quest with flying colors but also brought back valuable resources for our town. Your dedication and skill are truly commendable." Sabrina beamed with pride, her fingers curling around the pouch of silver coins. "Thank you, Miss Yui," she replied, her voice filled with gratitude. It was a challenging but rewarding journey. Miss Yui's eyes flickered toward the pendant hanging around Sabrina's neck. "May I see your pendant, Sabrina?" she asked, her curiosity piqued. "I have a feeling that your encounter with the wolves may have led to some significant growth." Sabrina unclasped the pendant and carefully placed it on the tablet that rested on Miss Yui's desk. The moment the pendant made contact with the tablet's surface, a holographic window flickered to life, displaying Sabrina's updated stats and progress. Miss Yui's gaze fixed upon the hologram, her eyes scanning the information before her. She nodded approvingly, her lips curling into a smile of satisfaction. The window showcased Sabrina's various attributes, including her magical abilities, experience points, and skill levels. "Your dedication and hard work have paid off, Sabrina," Miss Yui remarked, her voice filled with admiration. "Your stats show remarkable improvement. Your magical aptitude and prowess have grown significantly." Sabrina couldn't help but feel a swell of pride as she peered at the holographic display, taking in the numbers and figures that represented her progress. It was a tangible representation of her journey and the effort she had poured into her training. Miss Yui then turned her attention back to Sabrina, her smile widening. "You should be proud of what you've achieved," she encouraged. "Continue to push your limits and strive for even greater heights. You are well on your way to becoming an extraordinary mage." Sabrina nodded, her gaze lingering on the holographic window for a moment longer. With a sense of accomplishment filling her heart, she collected the pendant from the tablet, slipping it back around her neck. The knowledge of her growth and the confirmation of her progress gave her renewed motivation to continue her magical pursuits. As Sabrina left the guild hall, her mind buzzing with the new information and her heart brimming with confidence, she knew that her quest was not just about defeating enemies and completing tasks. It was a personal journey of self-discovery, growth, and becoming the best mage she could be. With the weight of the pendant against her chest, reminding her of her achievements, Sabrina set off on her path once again, ready to take on whatever challenges lay in wait. Her eyes shimmered with determination as she embraced the future, knowing that with each step she took, her abilities would only grow stronger. As Sabrina delved deeper into the unknown, her magic and resolve would continue to grow, shaping her into a formidable adventurer in this magical world she now called home.